welcome back to my channel. It's Plain Decoded. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe on YouTube. And if you want to get into my Discord, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded. I'm always posting astrology plays, props in gematria and numerology, and sometimes I just decode games with straight up gematria and numerology, but I'm always checking the astrology against it. So yeah, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded to get into my Discord. I'm going to be covering the NBA Finals, the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat, and the Denver Nuggets are minus 380 on the spread, or minus 380 on the money line, and minus 8.5 on the spread. So really heavy favorites at home. Here's the chart, and the start time of the game is not set in stone in the NBA. The broadcast time is 6:30, and I've seen it start from anywhere from 33 minutes after the hour to 42 minutes after the hour. And so what I'm going to do first is assign the houses, and the first and the 10th house go to the favorite, so the Denver Nuggets, and they're at home, so that's good. And we have Scorpio ruled by Mars for the first, and the 10th is Mercury Virgo ruled by Mercury for the 10th. And then the dog has the 7th house, so Taurus ruled by Venus, and Pisces is in the 4th, ruled by Jupiter. And those are called lords, and you want to check where the lords are if they're on the angles. That's the most important thing. And we have the Antiscia of Mars just inside the 7th house, so that's one for the underdog, a testimony for the underdog. But that can change based on the start time, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then we want to see what the moon is doing, if it's aspecting the part of fortune or the Antiscia of the part of fortune, which is up here, and it's not doing that. And then also if it's going to be aspecting any of those lords. So right here it's opposing Mercury, which is Lord 4, so it's applying to oppose Mercury, which is a really good testimony for the favorite. So the moon is opposing Mercury at 3 degrees and 15 minutes. And then Lord 4 right here, which is Jupiter, is orbiting or conjunct the North Node. So it's in a little area that's helpful for the underdog. So there's two like minor testimonies for the underdog, and then one major testimony for the favorite. And in the past I've seen it not come through when the Lord 4 or Lord 10 has been aspected, but according to the rules it's really good for the favorite because of Lord 10 being aspected by the moon. And because the Nuggets are huge favorites, I'm not too concerned about the smaller testimonies here. If there was no testimony like this opposition to Mercury, then I would say that it's looking really good for the underdog. And then based on the tip-off time, here we have, if it tips off 11 minutes after the broadcast time, so 6:41. Now we have the Antiscia, the part of fortune, getting really close to the MC within 2 degrees, and that'll be a really good testimony for the favorite. So if it does tip off closer to this time, then we're looking at a really good testimony for the favorite. But also you can see here that now Mars is closer to the cusp, so it's stronger. It's more stronger controlled by the 7th house. So still a little testimony for the favorite, but right at 6:45 and 58 minutes, I doubt it's going to tip off here. That's when Mars actually controls the house, because now it's on the other side. You can't see here because it's so minuscule, but now it's going to be controlling the house, so that'll be a testimony for the favorite. And then the Antiscia of the part of fortune is even stronger on the MC. So overall, I think that the Denver Nuggets should win this game. The two minor testimonies makes me think it's going to be a hard game to win. It's not going to be as easy as they think, unless the tip-off time gets closer to this. So now we got the Antiscia of the part of fortune close up here. If this happens, then it's going to be a really easy game for the Nuggets to win. And if it for some reason tips off even later, if it tips off at 6:45 and 58 minutes after, it's going to be the Denver Nuggets crushing them. So it's all based on the start time, but overall the Nuggets will win. It's just that might be something to consider on the spread betting, because if it's for some reason tips off at 6:45 minutes and 58 seconds, then they're going to crush them, because then there's only one testimony for the favorite, and that's Jupiter conjunct the North Node, which is just the actions. This is the house of actions, so they're going to play well, but it won't matter. So overall, the Nuggets are going to win this game, and so you can't bet the money line because it's crazy unless you do it live and for some reason they're down. So maybe let's just keep you off the heat. And the spread, if you see these times, if you see the tip off at 41 after, maybe the spread will be good. And then at 45 minutes and 58 seconds after, I doubt it's going to tip off then, but then the spread should be covered. Okay, thanks for watching my videos. Remember to get in my Discord. It's patreon.com/plaindecoded. And here I have it all listed out in a list, so easy for people to see. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.